Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. Now I know it's been a long time, and I did say as we left the last recording session that we was going to save the Kerbans. So effectively what we did is, oh yeah, don't worry, we'll come back, we'll save them. Then it's been like a month. So they've been floating around up there for a little bit longer than what they should have. It looks like the Hitchhiker Pod we're 2 technologies away from, so we're probably not going to be able to get. Let's load up one of our crafts, and I think, oh, crap, I thought we had one that was ready. Not the space shrooms. Was it you? Load. Well, that was a quick change of music. Yes, it was this terrible thing which we believed had enough power. That's the Mark II. I believe I asked for the Mark III. Yeah, Mark III. Load. Because the Mark III, I believe, is the one that I adapted so that it should be able to bring a Kerbal home. Yes. Yeah, we stuck another pod on the top and put it upside down. I mean, none of these actually carry more than one. Yep. Do we have any structural things that would let us... No. The other thing I want to check out is, when we last launched this, the reason why we had another... Last time we had this, we had a slight problem in that the staging was off. And when I thought I was going to be launching to this stage of a rocket, and you had like loads of fuel and engines left, we just dumped and went straight to that. So... you, at that level, should be this one, I think. So we'll chuck you up there, and bring you down to here. Yeah. So that last stage now is to release all of this, and let me have these rockets here going. Oh, we can take a science lab. So a science lab junior apparently carries people. Really? That's that one. Mobile processing. That's new, isn't it? I apparently can't build that one. It's there, but it's not showing up. Crew capacity 2. So why can't I click on it? Everything else I can drag over. Why can't I click on that? Cost 4,000. Wait, we have money involved now? We don't need the dash there, but we will save this. And let's just exit out for a second, because I think the game might have updated to do... it might be you need to relearn it in the R&D centre. Yeah, possibly. I'm just thinking... there's not money anymore, is there? Money will be later, they say. Yeah, good. I was just checking it wasn't now. I know that they've been working on it. But if we try... like, research was over this way, wasn't it? Okay, so it should be there. Oh. Are you sure you want to research this part? Yes. Oh! So you don't just get all the parts now when you research your tech, you have to individually research them as well. Yeah, so actually now we can build that, so we can modify the design that we had, and it can look not as dumb. And I think we go for... it's going to have to be above... so put you back on there for a second, because I want the parachute back. That means we can put you on the top. On the top. Thank you. Do as you're freaking told. Oh. That's a bit bigger. I think to incorporate this, we may... we may actually have to redesign the... Now we have a 2-people lab. No? Alright, yeah. Okay, so it's just newer patch parts that we have to learn that way. How heavy was this? Mass 3.5. I'm going to be dumb. We're going to be dumb. And this Mark IV, we are going to save and launch. Do I still have the mech jeb installed? Hopefully we do. That looks stupid. Looks like we don't. Let's make sure it's on there. And fly. Vehicle assembly building. 8 seconds ago. Yeah, I'll revert to 8 seconds ago. Just doesn't make any difference. Okay, it looks like we've lost Mech Jeb in the update. So what we'll do is we'll try it without it this time. Me piloting, which isn't going to be good. And in between the episodes, we'll probably look at putting it back on. Come on. First, we just want to get into orbit and see whether this can actually do it. Which is probably a no. Throttle all the way up. And launch. Even with, is it 8 of these boosters? And then again, that's more like a realistic launch, I think. You know, they don't accelerate 0 to 60 very fast in the real world, do they? Come on, keep flying straight. I really want to try and get back into my head what meters per second to miles an hour is. Because my head works better in miles an hour than meters per second, but that's still not very fast. Come on. I mean, at least 100 meters a second. At least, like, go around the running track in 4 seconds. Come on, we're going up. That's a lot of rocket fuel to get only about, well, not even a mile high. Oh, this is going to become a huge missile. I like how happy the Twitch chat is with my thing. They think it's going to work. What's that noise? See, my crew guy here is very happy. He's happy. Come on. I'm pretty sure before these things took us at least to a gravity turn point, which I don't think this is going to do. I think it's when we get to here we start doing a gravity turn. I can't remember. Head towards the populated areas. Ah, thank you, obviously. It is heavy then. We'll see how well it works. I mean, this should be like an asparagus stage, so we should be okay. And I think we're going to start a gravity turn, although I don't know whether it's the right time to do so yet. I prefer doing it when the engines are nice and balanced. And we'll hold it off there and we'll move around it a bit later. Okay, good. Once we do level up there, I'll start turning again. Oh, keep that on. And just keep tapping to the side. Reset it. How are we looking? 19. Actually, probably we'll need to stay at this for a good bit longer. I might have done it a bit too much. That's what you do with missile, right? Fly them into populated areas and see what happens. I don't think we do. Not when you're testing them. I mean, once we're in space, this heavy part shouldn't really matter. I just thought, I've put no extra parachutes on this really heavy thing. Are we actually still going up? Oh, good, we are actually still going up. We're still speeding up. Yes, we are. Well, I'm not too sure we're actually going to get an orbit with this. Okay, one of the mushrooms that got loose. There's too many people who are lost. I think we treat this as a test mission and we build a new rocket afterwards. In the meantime, though, it looks like, despite the fact we're aiming up, we're getting to the point where we're actually, our force is going almost completely to the equator. So let's tip up a bit more. Reset the SAS, because we do need to gain some altitude. Oh, God. Yeah, adding all this extra weight, this craft was probably good enough with just the one extra command pod. This is a convoluted way of getting the lab into the ocean. You do. Oh, not enough crew, so you do need crew in there to do missions and experiments. Cool. Whereas the junior thing... Observe the material bay. Okay, we're down to our last rocket. We're still speeding up. Are we still going up? We do seem to be. Alright, actually, now we can fully tip over to our side. Too far, too far, too far. Don't go too far. There we go. And we should maintain an orbit. Or at least get an orbit. And in fact, actually, let's cut all engines. We'll go to the apoapsis, and then we'll burn when we get closer to that. 4 minutes, don't want to wait that long. 1 minute, I'm fine with waiting. Much for... Don't set munners for target. Kinda looks like a pen. 2 minutes. I think we'll get to about 1 minute. I will switch us back around. No way I make orbit. Damn you, Lord of Bones. I will make the orbit. This was a good rocket. I know I've weighed it down a lot, but it was a good rocket, so I do trust it. And slow down, come back to our normal view. Let's rotate round, so we're going to get ready to burn in the right direction. Tilt back. Reset the SAS. We should be about 1 minute from the periapsis, so let's start burning. Apoapsis even. Is that getting further away? It is. We're actually burning that well, but it's getting further away. So let's wait until we get a bit closer again. Oh, cool. See, this is one reason why I like doing Kerbal on the stream, because even if it's been ages since I've done it, I know that someone's going to be in the stream who will know what the hell's changed. Which is usually good. I mean, I still remember when it was, well, pre the point where you actually bought the game, and, you know, that was the full thing. And all I used to do was try and, you know, see No! Didn't mean to do that. But I'll still make orbit just to disprove you all. In fact, I believe... Why do I always hit the spacebar? Actually, I'm hoping now I haven't made orbit. Have I lost another Kerbal? Okay, we hadn't quite made orbit yet. It wasn't the rocket's fault. The rocket could have made it. It's my complete and utter incompetence. Now, at least... No. What we'll do is we'll now test and see how well these parachutes work at getting this back in. Ah. Just started playing so he knows the patches and everything. It's still... You know more than me, and I've been playing the game for, like, a stupid amount of time. And I should totally be able to land this one, okay. Well, let's come here, because I can see. And we'll speed up until we get a bit closer into orbit. That was a hard jump to 1. Actually, I should probably have checked this out first. Has the heat been brought back into it yet? I would have thought at 15,000 by now we'd start seeing the air buffeting, air striations. The Twitch chat wants me to try and find where there's any Kerbal cannibals. I mean, we seem really close to not... Okay, I think we're going to hit the thick atmosphere. Yeah, we are. So let's slow down because the warp at this point doesn't scale properly. And let's try and do this in a way where we make less of the red lines. I don't know whether it's right yet, but... Okay, so you've only killed Kerbals from hitting the ground and not the atmosphere. Yeah, that's good. But we're coming in. That looks quite hot to me. And when you think, how far out we are, and you can still see it there. In the middle of the night. Oh, we flipped over. I didn't fire the chutes. Oh, it's a good job the heat doesn't work yet, because these would have surely have burnt by now, wouldn't they? A bit of fabric. Yeah, it looks like we are going to land this safely. Just sort of make you wonder where the rest of the Kerbal life went, because there is only the space program. Then again, if you think of how the Kerbals deal with the space program, and the amount of Kerbals that blow up, and then you think of why there's not any other Kerbals on the planet, it's because they've all blown themselves up with cars and guns and... I remember hearing a story of when they started introducing rifling into guns, some German baron... he got one, and he got his gunsmith to put rifling in, and he was firing it, he was still missing, and he's like, obviously they haven't put rifling in, I'm a better shot than this. So he decided, in his infinite wisdom... Actually, that looks a bit dark on the stream. Can you guys see what's going on? Or should I turn up the gamma a bit for you guys? But... He was so certain that there was no rifling in it that he decided what he'd have to do to check to see if there was any rifling is look down the barrel of his gun. Remember, this is one that was a matchlock, where you had the bit of fuse, which was like lit on fire, which went into it. And then he went, oh, I can't see, it's too dark. So he took a match. Not really. Okay, well, we'll light it up a bit more then. I think I can do that in the stream settings. Gamma. But yeah, anyway, he was looking down the barrel of his gun with a match. He dropped it and he blew his own face off. Which I found funny. Is it under the properties game capture then? Oh yeah, gamma. Let's try it at 1.2. Is that better for you guys? I think it is from what I can see in the OBS program, but it hasn't updated enough yet on the stream. So, oh cool, that wasn't... How heavy that is, and my parachute setup is good enough for all of that. Actually, no. We're still going at 6.7 meters per second. You guys now see land. Okay, well, we're close to landing. I think we're going too quick. I think we're still No! That really surprises me. Wait, so it's only impact proofed at 6 meters per second? But yeah, I got it down at 6 point something. So we do need some more parachutes, because Kerbals are going to add weight. So that shouldn't have survived, but it somehow did. But I think we need to have a new... a full-on new rocket for this. And I don't revert the flight. I want to end the flight. The flight's over. Oh yeah, recover vessel. So I went to the abort instead of recover vessel. Whoa, that's bright. This reminds me of throwing those parachute toys out of a window. Yeah, recover it. I like them parachute toys. So we did actually get somehow some science for that. Which is okay. I'm happy with that. But, have I got the big fuel tank? We haven't yet. That's why. How much do we need to start getting the advanced rocketry and the stupidly large fuel tanks? No, not where I wanted to go. I want the science room. Go on, science room. Costs 90 science and gets me the start of the big ones. I think it's you I'm going to need to get the main ones. Well, let's go up this. So I can see whether this is what I wanted. Again, it's closer, but I was hoping for the big orange ones. That's 160 science. That's got the end. Actually, was that the main sail? One thing I do think about Kerbal, it doesn't jump between these windows quick enough for me. Is that the main sail? That's the skipper. So no. Okay, well. Orange ones are later, yeah. Thank you. So we'll keep working on our Mark III. Oh no, the Mark IV is the last one we did. Because I think it can do the job. But what we just may need is a little bit more punch and a little bit less of a stupider pilot. I really don't think another level of the big solid rocket boosters on the bottom is going to do much. But let's try it. Oh, actually, maybe have a decoupler before them. Yeah, I don't blow things up. Yeah, it's working, and some space tape. There we go. Yeah, we've got the cross beams in the middle there. And instead, let's... So that's now Mark V. I'm pretty sure the Mark IV could have done the job. But we're going to... In fact, no. For the people of YouTube, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cut in here. And we're going to call this an episode. On the people of Twitch, the stream isn't over. I'm recording live for YouTube. So what it is, I'll be saying goodbye to them. But the stream will be continuing. I'll make a point of saying when the stream will be over. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for watching. unfortunately I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye. Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, I'm going to be tagging this on the end of the last episode of the series for Kerbal Space Program. I know, you just got a new episode, it's been so long since I've been playing it, and now I'm ending it. It's because certain pieces of tech and the mods and stuff is now not... now not working. So we're going to be starting afresh and new, and that means we've got no Kerbals that are lost. So I hope you guys will still be interested in watching, and I'll see you at the start of a new one. Goodbye.